And we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live on this Saturday morning, beautiful day in downtown Elizabeth. And be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. It's the name of the show. We've done it back in Christmas. We did 3 or 4 shows. We did a show in January. February was basketball season, so we didn't get any then. But we got one today. And we're doing it every month here in downtown Elizabeth. And be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. We're live here again at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth, and right across from Richie's. And we're going to let Jessica Brewster come in and talk about that coming up here in a second. Also, a brand new music store. Yay! Yet another reason to come downtown and shop. Got the great restaurants, got the great antique stores. We got Cannon Furniture, one of our great sponsors here on the show. But we've now got a brand new music store, BNC Music, here in downtown Elizabeth. And she's going to stop by. In fact, she's here. We're going to talk in just a few minutes. And she's part of the former member of the Elizabeth Cyclone Marching Band with Mr. Elliott. So Ms. Jernigan's in the house. Also, we're going to be joined by Jason from Tennessee Auto Sales. He's not bringing any cars. He's going to come tell you what he's got for sale, which is right one block over here in downtown Elizabeth. We have car lots downtown. We have a music store downtown. Lantern Real Estate. Well, Ashley's going to stop by and talk about that as well. So that's what we're going to be doing between now and 1 o'clock. You're broadcasting live in downtown Elizabeth on a gorgeous day, March 18th, 2023. And so it's a little cool out there, but we ain't got that nor'easter. They're dealing with the snow up in the northeastern part of the country, so we're okay. So you can get out here and shop in downtown Elizabeth and just bundle up and walk the streets and come down and see what all's going on. We're going to showcase. The whole point of the show under the umbrella of Main Street, Elizabeth, is to tell you and show you what all's in downtown Elizabeth. It's constantly changing. You guys have been on here for, what, a week, you said, a couple of weeks, music store? So just since January when I did the show, things are changing in downtown Elizabeth for the good, and so that's why we're here to showcase what's going on in downtown Betsy. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. All right? All righty. So here we go. We'll do the national anthem from, let's do the Kingdom Heirs. I always start a show with the Kingdom Heirs, the national anthem, or somebody singing the national anthem. We're in the greatest country in the world. Here are the Kingdom Heirs. Our first guest is the owner of Salon Honey. She's got a bridal fair coming up. It's a cool place. She's got some show and tell pictures. It's Jessica Brewster from Salon Honey. She is our first guest right after this on the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Be loyal, buy local, buy it at Betsy.
1, 2. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And we're back, and here's our first guest, and we're glad she's here with Salon Honey here in downtown Elizabeth. And good morning. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. You never done this before, have you?
No.
All right. We'll let you hold this. Can you hold it? There you go. Just hold it right there. That'd be better. Now say good morning to me.
Good morning.
There you go. Much better. Jessica Brewster, Salon Honey here in downtown Elizabeth, and we're right across from Richie's. And who's on either side of you as far as your neighbors?
We've got a pottery studio going in on the right, made on Elk, and
Yep.
then we've got building 520 on the left, does small events.
So Pottery Studio. So I was down here in January. Didn't do anything in February because of the basketball tournaments we were in every Saturday. So you've got a Pottery Studio going in. You've got a music store has opened up. Where you talk to them here in just a few minutes. So the importance of be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy here in downtown Elizabeth and under the umbrella Main Street. So you got it started. Salon Honey. For folks out there who have no clue what you're talking about, what's Salon Honey all about?
Salon Honey is a full-service salon specializing in bridal hair and makeup. We offer anything from hair color, cuts, to body waxing, eyelash extensions, makeup, hairstyling, a little bit of everything.
Body wax is what you said?
Yeah.
All right. That's kind of. Tell me about body waxing. That's kind of different. I've never heard of that. What's that all about?
You can get your legs waxed, chest, all of the areas, really.
Jessica, that's what I want to do. I want to get my chest waxed. So there you go. But I get, is that for guys and girls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody.
All right. So I'm being silly, but I guess you can come down if you're a guy and get body waxed. And so who are the folks that do the hair? The local girls, local guys and ladies?
Yeah, we've got girls in Elizabethton, Kingsport, Morristown, a little bit everywhere.
So how do we make an appointment?
Yep, you could go to our Facebook page, Salon Honey TN, Instagram, our website is the same, salonhoneytn.com, or you can come in, stop in.
Walk in, come in on the street, come in from off the street, I should say. You're right here in the middle block in downtown Elizabethton. So it's called Salon Honey, and it's right across one of the landmarks here. Richie's Furniture, been around here for years, and of course right up the street is Duck Crossing. We had them on the show back in January. Love promoting those folks. Right up the street is Simply Blessing, the general store. It's a couple doors up, so it's right here, kind of middle of the middle block, if you will. Now, one of the things she does, and does a lot, and does very well, I have learned, bridal hair and bridal makeup. You are really into helping brides and that whole genre of bridal. Tell me about that.
I try to cater more towards customizing a bridal look specifically for you. Like instead of pulling a picture off Pinterest and copy paste, I like to, you bring in several pictures. We'll mix it all together. We'll give you something unique that really fits your personal style.
So how did you get into that? That's pretty cool. How'd you get into the bridal market?
The first salon I worked at, they did a few weddings a year. Got some training under my belt there. Really did a lot of online training and practice. Started taking a few weddings on my own. And didn't realize that there was so many in the area. And as I started to grow, started to get busy, I just kept adding more girls, and that's how I kind of developed Salon Honey.
Yep. And you get a word of mouth too, right? Because you went and did, pick a name, one girl, the wedding you did, her hair. Pick her name.
So we had Olivia. I can't
Okay.
remember her last name off the
So Olivia had it done, and she said, man, this lady's good. So who does people's hair? Jessica does. So Olivia tells Betty, Betty tells Sue, whatever, and down the road we go. So a lot of word of mouth too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So when you say do bridal hair and bridal makeup, they come in and they, step me through this. You sit down with them almost like as a consultant and help them with what they want.
Yeah, kind of talk it through, see what you like, what you don't like, what concerns you have with your hair, maybe even your hairline. If you've got some different issues with your hair, we can adjust the different styles to kind of make it your own, fit you personally.
We're live at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth, and against Be Loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. Come and shop in Elizabeth, and if you're not from here, if you are here, great. If you're not from here, come to downtown Elizabeth, and constantly changing. Getting ready to have a big Easter celebration coming up in a couple of weeks with the Parks and Rec and Main Street and the Chamber. They're all getting ready to go together there. We'll talk more about that on the show on Monday. But we would encourage you to come down here and shop in downtown Elizabeth and eat at the great restaurants. One of ours, of course, Big Dan's Barbecue. That's one of our great sponsors here on the show. And also right up the street, Cannon Furniture. We had some other folks on as well. Got some more coming on. Of course, Cannon and Company, one of our great real estate company folks. They're one of our sponsors too. But today we're talking about Salon Honey. So the bridal market is there. So typically, traditionally speaking, June's a big wedding month, but you're doing this year round now. So are other months getting big too as far as weddings?
Yeah, anytime between March all the way to November, we have several weddings every
Really?
month. December and January is a little slow, but it's starting to pick up a little bit more here recently.
So March to November is happening. Yeah.
Definitely.
You got some of the books already for March for this year, right? And
Oh,
April
yeah.
and May. And
I'm out all the way to September of 24.
are you really?
Yes, I have several for 2024 already.
Wow.
Book up fast.
You know what that means? It means she's doing a good job. The word's out. If you're booked up to September of next year, already booking, that means, and so when folks sit down and plan weddings, how far do they plan?
About a year, sometimes even farther.
Really?
There's so many weddings in the area, you really have to get it going early, or that way you can get your specific vendors that you want. Because if you wait too long, you're going to miss out.
Snooze, you lose, right?
Yep.
Wow. If you want Jessica to do your hair and makeup or sit down and talk about it, we're going to let you find out how you can get a hold of her coming up here in just a second or two. Coming up next, BNC Music. Haley's here with us, brand new music store in downtown Elizabeth. And Be Loyal, Buy Local, and Buy It in Betsy's the name of the show. We're coming down here once a month, and we're already booked in for April, May, and June. We're looking forward to coming back down and showcasing everything in downtown Elizabeth. And as I said, it's constantly changing. Coming up on March the 26th is a bridal market. It's going to be right here, is that right?
Yep.
All right, so tell us what that's all about. It's going to be cool.
Yes, I'm very excited. It's a different take on the normal bridal show. Instead, we're wanting to cater more towards gifts, accessories, keepsakes. We have a bunch of different vendors. Girls that embroider veils, handmade bouquet resin blocks, boudoir photography, spray tans, essential oils, balloon arches, travel agents, a little bit of everything. Just if you need a gift for a wedding, somebody's anniversary is coming up, or somebody you know just got married and you want to get them this perfect, unique gift, we'll have all of that here.
Yeah. It's going to be your one-stop shop on March the 26th. That would be a Sunday, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, Sunday afternoon here. No charge, free?
Yep, free entry.
Yeah, so you're going to have all these vendors coming in here. So if you are planning a wedding, planning on getting married, you're in the 11th hour and going, right, we got to get this or get that. For whatever reason, you want to come down here and see this market. It'll be here on the 26th here in downtown Elizabethton. How many vendors right now have you got signed up?
We've got about 10.
Wow.
10 to 12.
Awesome.
Got a few more in the works also.
Tell me about the lady who you said yesterday on the phone takes your wedding picture, makes a painting out of. Is that right?
Yeah, it's actually a man I met recently. Paula at August Muse brought him down here to meet with me. He takes a professional picture that you've had done, whether it's weddings or even just couple family pictures, and he'll turn it into this beautiful painting for you to hang on your wall. It's really cool.
That is cool. So, and he'll be here for that on that day, right? All right. Tease us. Who are some of the other folks going to be here?
We've got Veils by Sarah. These beautiful hand embroidered veils, custom to you, different styles. Crown Creations by Ariel. She takes your bouquet and puts it in this resin block, so you have this beautiful centerpiece for your living room or whatever to remember your wedding day.
The actual bouquet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty cool. She
Yeah, that's awesome.
puts it in what's she do with it again?
She puts it in this, she fills it full of resin, so you have this beautiful resin block. It's really cool.
With your bouquet in it.
Mm-hmm.
To put it anywhere you want to put it.
Yep.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah. I thought
She's
it
going to
was
be here.
really
All right. What else?
We've got Rebecca essential oils to make you feel better on your day, and then IV infusions, IVs, vitamins, just to make you feel better. We've got Rain Studios, a boudoir photographer, have some pictures done for you and your husband, or soon-to-be husband.
Or soon to be wife, either way.
Yeah,
There you
either
go.
way. We've got a Pure Romance vendor, balloon arches. We've got a lady that makes custom floral crowns and different accessories. Even Honey Dip Tans will be here doing advertising spray tans, teeth whitening. She also does permanent jewelry as well.
So this truly will be your one-stop shop. What time's it start on Sunday, the 26th?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Bridal fair will be from 1 to 4. We'll help promote that for her between now and then, because she's a nice lady. You've never done this before. I'm a little nervous. Okay, you okay with it so far?
Yeah, it's been okay so
Oh,
far.
yeah. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back. She's got some show and tell pictures of some of the hairs she have done. Hairstyles, I should say, not hairs, but some of the heads of hair, I guess, the bridal heads. that she styled for the weddings, and we'll do that. And coming up in a few minutes, our second guest will be by, and that will be, and she's here, Haley from BNC Music. She's brought some show and tell. They're now doing drumsticks and guitar strings, and they're bringing in things every day. We'll let Haley tell about that coming up in a few minutes. But the whole point of this is be loyal, buy local, buy it at Betsy. I bet you didn't know Salon Honey was here. I bet you didn't know that there's a new music store in downtown Elizabethton. I bet you didn't know there's a new pottery studio this side.
It's about to open.
It's about to open?
Yeah, I think it's next week.
Yeah. To our left or to our right? To our left?
Yeah.
Okay.
To the left.
So if you're looking at the front door of Salon Honey, it's to the left. Cool. Lots of things going on. We'll take a break. We'll come right back when we get those show and tell pictures, and we'll have more for you from Salon Honey. It's where we are in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy with Main Street Elizabethton.
The best furniture event in Cannon's history is going on now. We have made special deals with factories and received a ton of inventory at great prices, and now we're passing them on to you. Save up to 70% off great quality name brand furniture and get it today. Hurry now through Monday at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
Hi, this is Big Country, and you're watching my buddy Tom Taylor and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
And back with the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. We're downtown Elizabeth, and be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. So here we go. This is show and tell number one. To put this up on the screen, let you see it, and there it is. And tell us about this young lady, would you please? This hairstyle. There's a little bit of a glare on the frame, but that's okay. Still get an idea. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that was one of the weddings I had last year. One of my favorites. Just a simple curled low bun, but just such a beautiful style.
This lady's first name was?
I believe,
You don't remember?
off the top of my head, I've lost it.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. So there's one. Now, again, these pictures aren't going to do it justice. This is, wow, that's pretty. This lady's got pretty hair. Tell us about this one.
That's one of my favorites. I love a good boho braid. Just this big, full, fluffy braid, perfect for any event, really.
Mm-hmm. So you do the makeup too, right?
I don't personally,
There's
but we
some
have
people do,
a few
yeah.
girls that do a great job.
So when you sit down with this lady, you said, this is what I think would go, or does the bride tell you what she wants, or do you go, this is what I think would look good on you, or is a
They
combination?
usually bring me some pictures. We'll do a test run. That way you can see it on you, make sure that's what you like, if you like the way that looks on you, and then I'll come in on the wedding day to your venue and we'll do it for you.
Right there on the spot, ready to go. So
Yep.
that's pretty cool, because you really get the chance to get to know the brides and get to hang out with them the most important day. I mean, you're there like hours before they get married, so it's crunch time and nerves and all that, right?
Yeah, sometimes we're there at 6 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, really?
Ready to get you guys going and ready.
There you go. Here's one of a beautiful blonde. All right. Beautiful blonde hair. Tell us about this one.
That one is another one of my favorites, Glam Waves. Those have been so popular lately. They're so elegant and simple, but yet stunning. Love doing the Glam Waves, Hollywood Waves.
Hollywood Waves, Glam, G-L-A-M is what you're saying, Glam Waves?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does one get Glam Waves like that? Is a process? Obviously, there's a process, right?
Yeah, it's not too hard of a process. Just a different way of curling and combing it out to get that beautiful, fluffy, sleek look like that.
Obviously, I have no clue what I'm talking about, so she's looking at me like, what planet do you fall off of? But I don't know what a Glam Waves are, but that's why I came down here to let her tell you what it is. So the availability is here. You can give her a call, and she's already booking out till September of next year. So obviously this lady's busy and stays busy and does a good job. So what's the coolest part of the job for you?
I just love being able to come to the bride on one of their biggest days of their lives and just make them look and feel beautiful.
And you do. So and when they walk out there in the church or wherever they're getting married outside, knowing that you dolled them up and you had a part in that, I guess it's very gratifying, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Be
cool.
able to see those photos come back and know, like, I helped her achieve that perfect style that she was looking for, make it last all night.
Awesome. Awesome. All right, so again, you're at Salon Honey here in downtown Elizabeth, and what are the hours the shop's open?
We're kind of appointment only,
Appointment only?
since we specialize more in bridal. Just whenever the bride is available to come in, we'll be here.
So on social media, how do we find you for getting more information about the makeup and or actually the hair?
Our Facebook and Instagram is at SalonHoneyTN, or our website is salonhoneytn.com. And we've got our email, phone number, website. You can message us directly through social media. So many ways to get a hold of us.
SalonHoneyTN.com, right?
Yep.
All right. You can come back in a little while and talk some more?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wants to come back. She said, I do this twice. Yep, you do it twice. You kick off the show and you finish the show. That's the beauty of being the host. We are here in downtown Elizabethton on this beautiful Saturday, March the 18th. If you are interested in anything going on down here, you can go to the website, Main Street, and of course in hers, salonhoneytn.com. And so there is so much to do down here in downtown Elizabethton. We have the folks who had on earlier in the year, back around Christmas, as the horse shop downtown, sells tack and bridles and saddles. You got one of those downtown. You have a car lot downtown. We're getting ready to showcase him in a few minutes. We have a music store that's getting ready to come up next. We have, restaurants galore. In fact, getting ready to run one here in just a second. Let you see about Big Dan's Barbecue here in downtown Elizabeth, one of our great sponsors. So it really is a cool place. You're glad you're here, aren't you?
I love it down here.
Yeah, it's awesome. It is awesome. It's a lot going on. And again, so we'll take a quick break, come right back. We're here live at Salon Honey. Again, that website is salonhoneytn.com. Her name is Jessica Brewster, as you see on the screen. And so she is our host here of the show today under the umbrella of Main Street Elizabeth. And we'll take a break, come right back. And our first guest is here ready to talk about a brand new music store in downtown Elizabethton, which I think is awesome. You know, Elizabethton is a proud home of the state champion band. I saw Mr. Valentine the other night at the T.A. Duggar Band concert. He's already working on the new program for the new year. He is writing it, I think, and getting assistance. I think he's writing some of it, getting some help, but getting ready to write the new program and get ready to implement it and get it rolling for the new up-and-coming band season. The T.A. Duggar Band concert was just completed the other night. Of course, you got bands at all the county schools and all over the area, so this is not just an Elizabethton music store. They want to get folks coming in from all over the place, and so Haley's here to tell us all about that next. We're live here again in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. Up next, B&C Music, right here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And Big Dan's Barbecue, so holidays are coming. How can you help us, big guy?
We do all of our regular barbecue. We got curbside. We do a lot of to-go. We got dine-in. We do, if you call ahead, we do catering for, special occasions. If you don't feel like cooking, we will do hams and turkeys for Thanksgiving the week of. We just be running business as usual.
If you have a holiday party coming up, how can you help us with that?
You can, if you call ahead and tell me how many people and what you want, we can have it ready for you, and you can come pick it up and let us do the cooking for you, and it'll be cooked hot, ready to eat, fresh, cooked when you come to pick it up. It'll be fresh right then. It won't be like sitting under a heat lamp or anything.
Social media, how do we find you?
I'm on Facebook. I got somebody working on a website, but they're still working on it. So, Facebook's the best place. Big Dan's Barbecue page.
Phone number is 542-2272, the number to call. So the holidays are upon us here. If you need help with barbecue, phone's ringing as we speak. If you need barbecue, if you need platters, when people call in and get stuff for parties, what's the 2 or 3 most popular things they ask for?
The big ones are pulled pork, beans, and slaw. But we also got, mac and cheese, collard greens, potato salad. We have, several things you can choose from that we make here in-house. So just pretty much whatever you need, barbecue wise.
542-2272. Give them a call. Let them help you for the holidays. If you're getting a small gathering, big gathering, whatever, give them a call. Give them a shot. Let them help you. 542-2272. Love coming down here. Love eating the food right here on Elk Avenue in downtown Elizabethton on Big Dad's Barbecue. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
The best furniture event in Cannon's history is going on now. We have made special deals with factories and received a ton of inventory at great prices, and now we're passing them on to you. Save up to 70% off great quality name brand furniture and get it today. Hurry now through Monday at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
We are back again in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. You see on the screen Haley Jarnigan with B&C Music. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for stopping by. You were part of the, let's get back to your background a little bit, the Elizabethton Fighting Cyclone Marching Band. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so I joined the band program in 6th grade with Mr. Lockhart, and then I was a part of the program when they won the state championship in 2013 and then 2016, so my freshman and senior year. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love the Betsy band.
Betsy,
it's home for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. You played what instrument?
Clarinet.
Awesome. So you're part of two-time state champion.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. It's one thing to win it the first time, to go back down, and once you taste it, you want to win it again, right?
Yeah.
And we did. That's awesome. So Mr. Elliott gave us 4 state championships, and Mr. Valentine gave us our 5th one this year, and so we're looking for number 6
Yeah.
for next year, and they're already starting to work on that. So you got your musical start at T.A. Duggar, is that correct?
Yep, with Mr. Lockhart.
Cool. So what got you to get into music, and what got you to kind of direct it towards the clarinet?
Well, my Nana was in a gospel group growing up, so she used to travel to churches and stuff. So I was always been raised around music and stuff. But Mr. Lockhart goes to the elementary schools when everyone's in 5th grade, and he starts recruiting. So he ended up coming to my elementary school, and I got excited about it, and I joined the program. There wasn't really any specific reason why I went with clarinet, though. I don't really remember.
Which grade school did you go to?
Harold McCormick.
Harold McCormick. Awesome. Love Harold McCormick, Mr. Wampler, and all those folks down there. We're down there a lot, reading to the kids. So you got started playing the clarinet with Mr. Lockhart, and boom, here we go. You went through the Betsy Band. After EHS, what'd you do?
I went to ETSU, and I got my degree in music education.
Awesome. Awesome. So you're a graduate of ETSU. You played in the band over there too, right?
I did, yeah. I was in all the groups.
So music is a big part of your life.
Yeah.
So she comes back to Betsy and says, I want to open up a music store, which I think is really cool. It's B&C Music. The B&C stands for who?
So originally, when we were trying to come up with a name, I just thought of the people that influenced me the most. And so the B stands for Brittany, who was a friend of mine who was a clarinet player in the band. She ended up passing away several years ago from ovarian cancer. And then the C was for Charlotte, which was my Nana, who passed away several years ago with Parkinson's and Alzheimer's disease. But they were both really influential as far as music with me and motivating me to keep going. So that's where the idea came from.
How sweet. So this store is in honor of Brittany and Charlotte.
Yeah.
B&C Music. Physically, where are you located here in downtown?
We are at 437 East Elk Avenue, right across from the coffee company.
Across from the coffee company.
Yeah.
We've had them on the show, too. In fact, we did a show from there back at Christmas, and that's Frankie and the folks do a great job at the coffee company. So you're adding things every day. So when you walk into the store now, what's in there?
We've got some instruments, we've got some guitars, we've got strings, essential elements books, guitar picks, stuff like that. We're always adding and growing and stuff. The whole point of B&C Music was to be a resource for the community. So we try to help out in any way that we can, whether that's for private lessons or retail products or instruments, or even if we can't specifically help you, we try and help you find people that you need. So we refer a lot of times too if we need to.
Really? That's neat. So you don't have to go anywhere else in the Tri-Cities. We now have a music store. It continues to grow every day here in downtown Elizabethton. So you brought some show and tell.
Yeah.
What instruments do you have? You didn't bring them, but what instruments do you guys have in the store now?
We have, so the instruments that we have for sale or rent we have clarinets, saxophones, there's guitars. We have some brass instruments, so like a trombone, and I think we have a trumpet and stuff like that. And then we also offer music lessons for all of those. So we have all woodwinds, brass, and voice and piano.
Cool. And so you have lessons already. You're already doing it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. BNC Music in downtown Elizabeth is what we're talking about. So we got some show and tell. And again, this is the tip of the iceberg. Let's start with this one right here. I'll be your band. This is, tell me what this is.
These are strings. So we're partnered with Mapes in downtown Elizabeth.
Which just makes sense.
Yeah.
People may not know about Mapes if you're not from Elizabeth. But Mapes makes strings, and they go all over the world. Piano strings.
Piano, guitar.
Yeah.
Mandolin, banjo, any type of string you need, Mapes has it.
Goes all over the world. It starts here, where I'm at, up that way a little ways, a couple blocks up the street, and over a couple of blocks, Mapes. They make strings and they send them all over the world. It's made right here in downtown Elizabeth. And a lot of folks don't know that. You pass Mapes, it's right there beside the Mexican restaurant. You think, what is Mapes? They make strings.
Yep.
And now you sell those strings. In fact, here they are.
Yep.
Mapes. Piano tone, electric bass, guitar strings. There you go. There's the Is that not cool? And we don't promote that enough, that we have a place in Elizabeth that sends things all over the world in a literal sense. And so you sell them there. These are the guitar strings. This one is same thing. Mandolin strings, octacore. So when you give private lessons, bluegrass is big around here. You guys do getting to that point yet where you're doing mandolin and?
Yeah, we're trying to get there. So we just recently got a guitar instructor, and we'd eventually like to do stuff. We're wanting to do like specialty things. So like this summer we want to have like a jazz class, and we'd like to dive into bluegrass and stuff too, and things like that. But like we've just been open for a little while, so we're still growing and things.
On the move, but you're going up and moving up. That's great. It's good stuff. We're here live again at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth. And coming up next, we have a car lot, and a good one in downtown Elizabethton. And Jason's going to be here to tell us all about that. And a little bit later on, the real estate company as well. We do this once a month, although we're going to pick it up and do more as the weather gets warmer. The whole point is be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. And that's the whole point while we're doing this under the umbrella of Main Street Elizabeth. And there's so much going on. As Jessica said earlier in the show, if you missed it, there's a pottery getting ready to open up, pottery studio next door. You guys have been in business just, a couple of weeks?
Yeah, we've been up here since January, but we were under construction because we had to build classrooms and stuff. So we've been officially open for about a week. Yeah.
So just since January, we've opened up a music store. There's a pottery studio going in. There's some other things that I can't tell you. I know it's getting ready to come into downtown Elizabeth, and it's kind of under wraps, but it's big. As Barney told Andy, it's big, 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 big. It's going to be big stuff, big news. And so we'll have to wait and probably let Courtney come in and tell us about that next month. But so BNC Music, again, right across from the coffee company. What else do we have?
These are marching band gloves.
Marching band gloves. I said just bring a few things, and she did. So there's more down there, obviously. So these are the guys got drumsticks?
Yep.
Got drumsticks. So you're working for the percussion. I know a guy that plays the drums pretty good. That Lewis boy is getting a lot better at it all the time. So there's gloves and different color gloves, of course. So, and they've got instruments that you can rent or buy, correct?
Yeah.
That's cool. So you can rent them or buy them. So clarinet, who's the most famous clarinet player in the world? If you sit down and wonder, because I don't know. So is it Yitzhak Perlman? No, he's not a clarinet player. He's not a clarinet player. So who is the most world famous?
World famous, maybe Martin Frost.
Okay.
He's from like Switzerland.
Oh yeah.
So he's really well known overseas and stuff.
He's like the big dog in the clarinet world.
He's still playing today.
Martin Frost? Okay. I just learned something new. So, all right, this is Essential Elements for Band. Tell us about this.
So these are the books that Tia Duggar uses. A lot of band programs when they're starting out use Essential Elements. I personally use these in my lessons because I think they're really easy to learn from and get started. And the way that it's written out makes a lot of sense with younger kids when they're starting.
Now, do you teach? You teach lessons?
Yeah,
Clarinet,
I teach
obviously?
clarinet and saxophone.
Really?
Yeah.
Clarinet and saxophone. I love saxophone. Are you like jazz?
Yeah, I was in the jazz band at Elizabethan too.
Oh, really? Oh, I love jazz. That's relaxing music. I like jazz. I mean, I like all genres, but jazz is really good. We always wish we could get more jazz around here because it really is good stuff. So you play, what you like playing better, the sax or the clarinet?
It kind of depends. But normally I play clarinet more often, so that's the one I'm probably most comfortable with.
There you go. So she does lessons. She sells retail. She does rentals of instruments. Now, this is not just, I know you're based in Elizabethton, but you don't want to just serve Elizabethton and Tia Duggar. You want to county schools everywhere, right?
Yeah, we want all of the band programs, and we're trying to reach out because I also go to Tia Duggar. I go to Tia Duggar every Wednesday, and I work with the beginner band program. And I was on staff with the high school this past marching season when they won state. So I was down there with them when they won state, which was really cool. But we're wanting to open up to some of the county schools and start helping them out and doing things like that. Because not only am I an instructor, but we have other instructors too. So you can get multiple classes and lessons available.
So you won 2 state championships as a student, and you go back down Mr. Valentine this year as an instructor. So how did it feel? You won 2 as a student at EHS, Mr. Elliott. This year you go back as an instructor and help win a state championship. So what's it feel like, the difference between a student and an instructor?
I was shocked at how similar it actually was. I thought it would be really, really different. But the nervousness and the anxiety of waiting is exactly the same. It doesn't matter if you're a student or if you're the instructor, because as an instructor, you want what's best for your students, and you've seen all their hard work the whole season. And a lot of the kids had a really hard time this season, coming back from COVID and getting back in the swing of rehearsing and stuff like that. So they worked really hard and they pushed through a lot of issues and things. So I was really proud of them.
Yep. In fact, Mr. Lockhart talked to the night of the Duggar Band concert about the days of COVID where they were in there with separation and trying to put together a band, and everybody got the mask on. Everybody's got the 6-foot separation, whatever it was back in the day. So it was very, very tough to come through that. So now going down there and participating and winning is really, really neat. If I remember correctly, the competition that day, it was really windy down there, and they're worried about the props flopping
really
over and all
stressful.
that. Yeah, tell us about that.
So they had these big, huge phone props, and they were really thin, so the wind would catch them. And there were a couple times that they fell over. And so all of the instructors were sitting at the front, and we were like, please don't trip, please don't trip, please don't trip. So we had to come up with a plan in case they did fall, because one of the last sets was a really big set of movement and stuff. So we had all the tuba players ready to pick the phones back up if they had fallen and stuff. So we always had to have extra plans in place in case something went wrong.
So, again, we're talking to Haley from B&C Music, brand new music store in downtown Elizabeth. And I always think it's cool when you go behind the scenes and see, in a championship-type environment. Folks may not know that you are on the clock. They give you a set number of minutes. Kind of step us through that before we go here, that you're told to get on the field, and tell us how that works. You have so long to do the show, set it up, the props, and then get off the field. And if you go over, you get penalized, right?
Yes, so it kind of varies depending on what competition you're at. But Elizabeth, and recently we started going back to BOA, which is Bands of America, which they host at ETSU, and that one is really, really strict. You only have, I think, 2 or 3 minutes to get on the field and get off the field after your performance. And if you go over, you get penalized. And every point you can get and maintain counts.
So it is stressful. So when the prop people get out there and put those props, there ain't no time to drop something or trip and fall. I mean, you're on the clock. And
I carried many a prop.
You did.
Yeah.
It's pressure packed. B&C Music, folks, in downtown Elizabeth, and right across from the coffee company here in downtown Elizabeth. And social media, how do we find you?
We're just BNC Music on Facebook, and then BC_music on Instagram. And then we have a link tree in our bio on each of those, and you can click on that, and it has everything. So our website, our TikTok, our YouTube channel, everything is on there.
Are you looking for more instructors?
Yeah, we'd like to bring someone in to do violin or fiddle, because we've had a lot of people asking about violin and fiddle in this area. So we're really looking for someone with that. And then we're wanting to do some specialty classes and stuff in the future. So we're thinking about bringing someone in to do a music therapy class in the summer too. So we have some ideas in mind, but it's just trying to find the people and the time and getting schedules lined up and stuff like that.
B&C Music, in honor of Brittany and Charlotte. Cool, right across from, as we said, the coffee company here in downtown Elizabeth. And you're open, the store is open. What are your normal hours?
12 to 6. So our hours don't normally line up with everybody else, just because most of the time our lessons are when the kids get out of school. So we start teaching lessons around 3 o'clock, and we can go as late as 7 or 8 o'clock depending on the kid. So we teach all night.
You have openings now for the for classes, for lessons?
Yep, we have openings for trumpet, flute, piano, clarinet, saxophone.
Does it have to be students? Could be grown-ups too?
We do grown-ups. Yep, we do all ages.
Yeah. So if I wanted to learn how to play the piano or whatever, so you can give grown-ups lessons as well. So neat stuff. Phone number?
It's 423-609-8718.
Awesome. what do you want to leave us with? Great. I mean, I enjoyed meeting this young lady. Again, they're growing every day, adding more and more. And so, who's the young lady came with you, by the way?
And that's my mom.
Hello, Mom. She's a Cyclone too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. She graduated in. Yeah, so she's a Cyclone too, and so that's good. Not about to go down that trail.
Yeah.
So new. She told me, but that's we're gonna let that one fly. But she is a Cyclone through and through. And so what do you want to leave us with?
Basically just coming down and seeing us because we were so new, and then telling your friends about us and stuff. So if you know anybody that's interested in lessons or is looking for instruments or anything like that, send them our way. Even if we can't help you right now, we know people that, because the music community, we're really tight-knit. We know everybody. So if we can't help you, we know people who can. So we try and refer you until we can get grown the way we need to be.
Mm-hmm. It's awesome. Exciting. Young lady who is becoming the other lady we had on back in January. We were at Claycy's Candles right up the street. Again, another young lady who's jumped out there and wanted to open a business. Obviously, this young lady's not that old, and that's awesome. She is a business owner and getting this thing rolling, so that's really cool. Our young people are doing really cool things. In this case, opening up a brand new music store in downtown Elizabeth. So far, so good, too, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's been well received. Been well received. It's awesome. Thank you for coming. We come do it again?
Yeah.
Awesome. In fact, one of these days, I'd like to come do the show from their place. We could do the backdrop and show the instruments and different things, and maybe have one of your students come in and play, and just whatever you want to do. I'd love to come down and do a show from B&C Music. Be awesome. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. We're going to go from music to cars. We started with Bridal Market, Bridal Pictures, and then we're going from that, from music to cars, right after this break, from one of our great sponsors, Cannon Furniture. Baseball starts Monday. Our broadcast of Cyclone Baseball will start Monday with Tennessee High coming to town. We got a 7 o'clock first pitch going there about 6:45 on Monday night from down at the stadium. So we've switched gears from the Lady Cyclones. If you missed it yesterday, Lena Lyon and Renna Lane signed scholarships to play basketball at Milligan University, which is awesome for the Lady Cyclones. And the Hampton Bulldog boys basketball team playing for the state championship today at 5 o'clock. Would that not be cool? Last time they won it was Coach Van Huss back in 1960, 63 years ago. Would that not be awesome to bring home the state championship and get goosebumps talking about it? They'll play Middleton, a very good basketball team, but go Bulldogs. Hampton, the only team still standing in Northeast Tennessee. Coach Ned Smith and the Bulldogs getting ready to take on Middleton for the Single A Boys State Basketball Championship. Woo-hoo! Bring it back to Northeast Tennessee and bring it back to Carter County. Go Hampton Bulldogs this afternoon. I think tip-off is at 5 o'clock from the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. We'll be back with more right after this. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy.
The best furniture event in Cannon's history is going on now. We have made special deals with factories and received a ton of inventory at great prices, and now we're passing them on to you. Save up to 70% off great quality name brand furniture and get it today. Hurry now through Monday at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
Hi, this is Big Country. Have a great day, and as my buddy Tom says, bloom where you're planted.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Elizabethton FFA makes a positive difference in the lives of students by developing their potential for premier leadership, personal growth, and career success through agricultural education. It's more than learning about cows. It's becoming the problem solvers for the next generation. We are the future biologists, chemists, computer programmers, journalists, teachers, electricians who will feed our future. By creating a family atmosphere, the Agriculture Department, especially FFA, can become your home away from home. Through contests, leadership events, fun trips, and chapter activities, FFA is a great way to learn about the world while developing yourself into the best person you can be. We invite you to to enroll in an ag-based course and be active in Elizabethton FFA. We'll save you a seat.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
And we're back again. We are here live at Salon Honey, Jessica Brewster's place. But we're joined. We went from getting your hair done for a wedding to buying Mapes strings and guitars and Cadillacs and hillbilly music. That'd be Dwight Yoga.
Yep.
No, but the music store, B&C Music. And now we're going to talk about cars. How you doing?
Hey, good. Doing real well. Thanks for letting me
Oh,
come
yeah.
on.
Oh, gosh, yes. We were going to do this last month. We got caught up in basketball. So this is Jason. He's
Hey,
here with
how
us
are you?
from, as you see on the screen, Tennessee Auto Sales. How about, before we get into that, the Hampton Bulldogs are playing for the state championship today. I think that
Isn't that
is so
exciting?
cool.
That's great. That's
Yes.
such great news.
Yes. Thank you, ladies. You did awesome.
Wish them the best for sure.
Yes, absolutely. Now, you're a Cyclone, right?
Yeah, I graduated from '96.
There you go.
And I sure did.
Yep. And we start our baseball coverage Monday down at the stadium. Tennessee High coming to town. We got, I think, 20 games plus the tournament. We'll be doing baseball. We're going to do some softball. We'll try to do some D.A. Duggar softball and baseball. There's only so many hours in the day, and a lot of times we'll book them the games on the same day. So we're going to do what we can. But the Cyclones, orange and black. But we're here talking about his car lot, which is 2 blocks over, 1 block over.
It's the old Carter County Ford dealership. We were fortunate enough to get that building several years back, and just recently, within the past 3 years, turned it into a car dealership again. We're so glad to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's so awesome because when I'm there, I get a lot of customers that come in from the past, and they'll tell me stories of purchasing their cars there and the experiences they've had. So we're big into conserving and preserving the history of the building as well.
Absolutely.
So we got a lot of great things planned for that store. What I do is I've been in the car business for 20-some years, so I kind of know a lot of the insides and outs, and my goal is to make the purchase process easy, simple, and price aggressively so we don't have to haggle for days. Everybody's got things they want to do. Most of the time it's not to come to the car dealership and buy a car, but
Cut
when
to
they
the
do
chase.
when they do come, I'm glad to see them and want to make it work out quickly as we can. We've got several local banks, finance companies, and credit unions we work with, so we've been blessed, man. We've been steady the past couple of years and hopefully continue to be.
Cut to the chase, right?
Yes, sir. I don't
Get her done.
like to haggle any more than anybody else does.
No.
So
I want to say hello to Michelle Barry Smith, Everett Wagner, Linda Wagner. Thank you guys for watching. We're live here again at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabethton. So Dean Profit says, go Dogs. Reba Whitehead says, we're pulling for the Hampton Bulldogs. Absolutely, we're pulling for
yeah,
them.
man, great to see him win it.
That's Carter County, and that's Northeast Tennessee. And I can tell you going down there, we don't get any respect. For some reason, folks in Middle Tennessee thinks the state stops at Knoxville, but it doesn't. In my humble opinion, it's the prettiest part of the state. The best part of the state's up here in Northeast Tennessee.
I agree. I'm partial.
Amen. Amen. So love it, love it, love it. So Tennessee Auto Sales, what do you specialize in? Trucks, cars,
Man,
a little bit of everything?
We cover a little bit of everything. I look at it like this. I'm going to sell a good product, and I know it's usually I do a lot with Ford diesel trucks, a lot with Toyota products, a lot with Honda, a lot with Subaru. My goal is to sell a good quality car. Granted, sometimes they're going to break, but in that case, what we do is we put a little 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty on the vehicles for you after you purchase it. We can't do that with vehicles over 200,000 miles, but back of that, we can put like a little 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty on there. Because guess what? I'm going to see you, Tom, or I'm going to see one of my other customers at Southern Cafe or Dino's or maybe the Walmart, and I don't want to have to get up and run. I want to be able to be like, hey, how are you? Good to see you. So that's not my goal, So that's what we try to do. Pricing wise, I'm very aggressive. We look at the market daily. I'm always managing that. So I want to make sure that I've got a really reasonable and fair price for the customers. And I just want to make it easy. It can be as crazy as most people say, okay, a car lot, 5 hours. We're going to spend 5 hours at a car lot. I don't have 5 hours.
No, I don't
I might have 45 minutes to an hour. We can make something work if you like the vehicle. That's how we operate.
Yeah, absolutely. We're here live at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth, and again, it's Be Loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. So you got a music store downtown, got a car lot. What's over there right now on the lot for sale? What do you got?
Oh man, I've got a 2015 Sienna van right now. I've got a couple Ford one Ford F250, one F350 dually. I've got Mercedes-Benz SL 500 convertible, perfect car for the spring and summer. I've got, let's see what else. We've got lots of Subaru Crosstreks. We sell quite a few Subarus, and you'd be amazed.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot. We get a ton of customers from North Carolina, Virginia. I've sold people as far as Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah. And they're coming here to Elizabethton, and they're looking at cars, and they're shopping downtown, and a lot of them love it. I mean, we sell Charlotte. We sell all over the place. It's so amazing to have watched. I've been in this, like I said, for now 24th year in this business, and I've watched it go from the old school ways of penciling back and forth for hours to now it's online. I'm online every day looking at marketing and pricing that way. So that's what we do. It's great.
So how's the market how's the automobile industry changed? You've been in it over 20 years. How's it changed?
Oh my gosh, it's been like a roller coaster. The one thing about the car business though, and I've found this true, is it always equals out. I may have a spectacular month one month, but I might have a nightmare coming. So it's just kind of how it is. We just roll with the punches and work aggressively. But the past couple of years, that was unprecedented market there. That was an unprecedented market. Right now, I've been watching it. We're trending back to more normal levels, which is good because that makes me happy. I want everybody to be, more vehicles be affordable for us to sell and for us to buy. So
we're here live in downtown Elizabeth, and we're talking, of course, to the man himself, Mr. Jason, and we are here live again at Salon Honey. Coming up next, we've got Ashley going to join us from the Lantern Real Estate.
Oh, she's a great person. You met her yet?
No, sir. I've not met her.
She's really good at what she does. Super nice. And she's local, too.
I met you. Let's see. Mandy and I were coming out of Chick-fil-A, and I met you. And y'all were wheeling the deal and started talking about cars that night. We were
first thing, she's like, Toyota Tundra. I'm like, that's a bar of gold. I don't even know if I can get one of those.
Well, are they hard to get?
Toyotas, Tundras, and Tacomas are really, I love them just as much as anybody else, but it's hard for me to buy one and pass on that expense because they're so pricey.
They are pricey.
Another one we love to have is the Jeep Wranglers. We do pretty well with those, and I try to keep those reasonably priced as well. So I've got a couple of those too, by the way.
Do you really?
Yeah, 2 Jeep Wrangler 4-doors right now in stock.
Toyotas, Highlanders, Tundras, Hondas. You sell Pilots?
I just sold a Pilot on Friday, actually. I had a 2011 Pilot. A gentleman came in locally and purchased it from us. We're very aware of mileages. Unfortunately, the older vehicles, 200,000 miles is becoming more common. I try to get stuff back 150, maybe 180, but that vehicle will come with a warranty. So we try to be aggressive and watch our mileage and pricing on that stuff.
So if you come in and say, here's my price, I want you to get me I'll pick something out of the sky, a Dodge Ram truck, or I've got this much money, I want you to go see if you can find me, I don't know, pick one, a Honda Accord.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
I can try to do that.
Yeah.
My success rate is usually 60% because I can't always find exactly what people want. Like Mandy had mentioned the other day about a Tacoma, and I'm trying to look around, and if I can find the right one that I can sell for the right price that's reasonable, I'll be calling her. You know, that's what I try to do.
Yeah, she's looking for a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
For a pick 'em up truck. So there you go. She'll kill us for talking about it.
Sorry, Mandy.
It's all right. You won't catch it. I'll hear about it. You'll
She
be
can
off.
call me and yell.
She can yell at you too.
She's pretty calm.
Nah, she's a pretty laid back girl.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
she's
much so.
okay. She's okay. She's a keeper. We're here again talking Tennessee auto sales. So, again, geographically, as you said, you sell here in Elizabethton, but you got client base everywhere, right?
Oh yeah, when we came into the business here several years back, like I said, I ran stores for Friendship, I ran stores for Gatton, and that's what I did. But when we came here, I knew Elizabethton didn't know who I was yet. I was like, okay, we got to advertise aggressive. We got to be online for sure. And now I'm one of the top ranked. I'm actually 2021, 2022, and 2023 Car Guru Dealer of the Year. I'm right there. That's where I'm at right now.
Really?
Yeah. I've got super aggressive, super high scores on Google. I'm very. It's like I said. If you come in. I look at a car deal like this. Tom, you come in and buy a car for me, we're still friends. Tom, if you don't buy a car for me and you come in, we're still friends. There ain't no, that's how we work. You know, it's the easiest way.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
If we wheel and deal good, if we don't wheel and deal, we're still good.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So you on the lot right now. Tell us again, you got a Mercedes
SL 500 convertible, 2 Jeep Wranglers, 1 Sahara, 1 Sport 4-door manual transmission, F350 Ford 2010 dually. It's King Ranch with all the bells and whistles. F250 XLT crew cab. Sienna van. LE loaded up pretty much everything. Man, Subaru Crosstrek, Subaru Outbacks. We carry a little bit of all of it. I mean, we try to have a variety.
The Crosstreks, I've read those are folks up in the mountains of North Carolina. They go in snow pretty good, right?
Let me tell you, those things, if I have one of those on my lot for longer than 2 weeks and it's not went to Boone or went to Asheville or went to Marion, North Carolina, it surprises me.
Really?
You know, because they normally just move right along. And like I said, I price aggressive. It's amazing. I've asked the dealer, the customers that come, I'm like, why are you coming here? They're like, you're priced aggressive and the quality of your car is a little bit better. So that makes sense to me. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It is what it is,
Yeah,
right?
it is what it is.
Yeah, I was. In fact, I was in North Carolina the other day, and it was weird because for no particular reason, every place I stopped, I saw Subarus.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought, wow.
You start counting them going up
They're
the road.
everywhere.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, and we're giving them a free plug to Subaru as a car plate, but apparently they go pretty good in the snow. So you've got some of those, and you move some of those, and so again, he has everything from a Mercedes all the way to a Sienna minivan, right?
Yeah, we've got a variety.
Website, how do we find you?
It's tnautosales.com, www.tnautosales.com, and you'll find me. I mean, like I said, I may not have 60 cars, but I'm going to have 10 to 15 good quality cars. That's my thing.
tnautosales.com.
Yep.
Did you play ball?
I did not.
When you were Elizabethton?
Yeah. I was a band guy. I did some band, so did that.
Cool.
And
Mr. Elliott?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The ladies just here. She was a 2-time winner under Mr. Elliott. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So now Mr. Valentine, Mr. Valentine got us a state championship, and he's writing the program. In fact, Sunday night at the Duggar band concert, he's writing the program for the new year.
That's awesome, man. Just being a part of the Elizabethton group, man, just watching it flourish over the years is just so inspiring. And look at all of our schools, all of our local schools. You got Hampton right now where they're at. That's great, man. That's outstanding. Great representation for us.
Hampton's girls and guys went to the state basketball tournament. Of course, the Lady Cyclones were down there this year for the state basketball tournament. You had Volunteer, University High, Dobbins Minute, Unicoi County. All those boys teams went, but only one still standing. Again, Hampton's playing for the state championship coming up at 5 o'clock today against Middleton. So go Bulldogs. We had Coach Smith, we've had him on, had him on the show 3 times last week and had him on the show Thursday because they played on Friday. And he's just as low-key, and he says, look, we're going to go down and try and beat them. And they haven't won a state championship in 63 years, and Coach Van Huss was doing it. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff, man. It's great things going on there. So glad and so proud to be a part of this area for all that.
Baseball cranks up, as we said, on Monday, and then we'll fire back up. Football's 154 days away from kickoff in football.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh,
man?
yeah.
Now, I love football time. I can't get enough of that.
No, good stuff. Good stuff. All right, Tennessee Auto Sales. TNAutosales.com.
TNAutosales.com. Just ask for Jason. I'll be more than glad to help you.
You the man?
I'm one of the men there that'll help you out.
Who else helps you?
I've got a couple partners there too, but yeah, we all work together, man.
Yeah. Phone number?
It's 423-212-1311. 423-212-1311.
212-1311.
You got it.
TNAutoSales.com. What else? What do you close us with? What do you want to leave us with?
Oh man, let's just think about this. Come on down and see us. We'll make great deals. Make your used car dream a reality here at Tennessee Auto Sales.
There you go. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. One of our great sponsors, Ivy Hall Nursing Home. We are live here again at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth. And be loyal, buy local, in this case, buy your vehicle in Betsy at Tennessee Auto Sales, TennesseeAutoSales.com. Our buddy Jason Nave. One of our great sponsors on Cyclone Football. Again, the great folks at Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Joseph Taylor, tell us what it's all about.
Yes, sir. We specialize in short-term rehab or long-term care. We accept all major insurances. We accept Medicare, Medicaid. What we really love is people that come in that have had a knee replacement, hip replacement, come to Ivy Hall for some inpatient rehab. We have physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We have a full-time respiratory therapist. And Tom, you can see I'm a big guy, so you know I like food. I know good food, and Ivy Hall specializes in home-cooked meals, three good meals a day. You can catch me every day right at the door getting my tray myself.
There you go. That's awesome. How do we find out more about Ivy Hall on social media?
Yes, sir. We have a Facebook page, Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Facebook, or a website, ivyhallnursing.com.
One of our great sponsors, folks. Glad to have them on board. Ivy Hall Nursing Home on Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. And Big Dan's Barbecue. So holidays are coming. How can you help us, Big Guy? Here's Dan Britt, Big Dan's Barbecue. Tell us what's going on. Why would we want to come to Big Dan's Barbecue? What's your specialty?
Well, of course, barbecue, but we smoke everything on site. I don't take any shortcuts. I make my own sauces, rub, don't get any cheap meat, and we let it go low and slow. And then we have all the sides too, barbecue beans, mac and cheese, homemade chips. We got fries, collard greens, coleslaw, baked potato salad. Then we also got burgers and dogs and chicken tenders and, sliders and stuff. If you're with somebody that wants barbecue but you want something different. And we got BLTs and grilled cheese. We got smoked bologna, of course, hot dogs, all that stuff, but mostly barbecue.
Tell me about the burn-ins. That's real popular.
The burn-ins became real popular. It's the tip of a brisket where it's real marbly, and you put more rub on it, put it back in the smoker, and render the fat out of it. And then it's like smoky good cubes of beef, tender beef.
Oh, it's awesome. The burn-ins, Big Dan's is the best. This phone number, by the way, is 542-2272. Planning folks already, planning weddings and outdoor gigs coming up in the spring and field days and all kinds of ways you can help folks. Tell me about that.
Yep. Just call and I'll give you a quote and we'll make it happen, and I'll make sure you don't run out of food. I've been doing this for a long time, and we cook like we're cooking for family, and we want to make everybody happy, and we want to be the real deal, and just serve good food and barbecue, and we love being part of downtown Elizabethton. We love Elizabethton. You know, I'm from here. The whole family's from here. We just love being part of the community and serving good barbecue.
Social media, how do we find you?
I'm on Facebook. I got somebody building me a website. I'm in the Stone Age, but we are on Facebook. So, Big Dan's East Tennessee Barbecue.
One of our great sponsors, folks, of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Love the guy, Dan Britt and the gang downtown Elizabethton at Big Dan's Barbecue.
As soon as Mr. Steve walks in, it's like a ray of sunshine has entered our restaurant.
Sure is nice to hear.
For his 100th birthday, we wanted to do it as big as possible.
That was someday, I'll tell you.
Customers came in, brought gifts and cards.
When I walked in and they all clapped, that was quite a surprise to me.
It's a really warm feeling in your heart to know that your father's got other people looking out for him.
We decided to give him free Chick-fil-A for life.
One of my main reasons I want to live forever.
I think you got it in you.
Need help finding that perfect gift? Jeweler's Bench provides the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices, providing unique jewelry for all occasions. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays sparkle. Always remember, you get more for your money at the Jeweler's Bench.
From our family to yours, we would like to thank you for supporting our business for over 20 years.
And as always, we wish you a
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And we're back here again at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. That's the name of the game, and that's where we are. And that's what we got some folks coming in. We got looks like the next round's coming in. The next round of the crew is going to join us from Lantern Real Estate. She's going to join us coming up here in a few minutes, Ashley. And so we're looking forward to visiting with her for the very first time. So, again, we are here. Be loyal. Buy local, buy it in Betsy. We're under the umbrella of Main Street, Elizabeth, and got a big event coming up this on Easter. We'll tell you more about that on Monday on the show. David Nanning's going to be there from the Elizabethton Parks and Rec. It's going to be a big downtown hoopla on Saturday, April the 8th, the day before Easter. Easter falls on, obviously, April the 9th. So that's what's coming up, and we'll be telling you more about that. It's the next big event here in downtown Elizabethton, and we're very excited about that. Let's see. Hello to Kathy Lyles. Hello to Reba Whitehead. Hello to Dean Prophet, Linda Wagner, some of the folks watching the show. Again, saying go Dogs. In Hampton playing for the state championship coming up today. I know one guy that's very excited about that, Pastor Bobby Stout. Of course, he was part of the Buckman House basketball team back in 1960. I know he is on cloud nine, hoping they can beat Middleton to win the state championship. So they'll do that today at 5 o'clock. And so good luck to Hampton, the only team still standing in Northeast Tennessee for the boys state basketball championship. Hampton Bulldogs will be a 5 o'clock tip-off today from the Murphy Center on the campus of Middle Tennessee State University, where we were last week with the Lady Cyclones for the state tournament, and Hampton's girls were there as well. We're here live again at Salon Honey. Again, the bridal fair coming up on March the 26th. Jessica will be back in here talking about that coming up in a few minutes. The bridal market, again, that will be for all the vendors. She got 10 to 12 vendors going to be right here from 1 to 4 on Sunday, March 26th. Absolutely free. So if you're planning to get married, you have that in your plans on the horizon. You would want to very much be here on March the 26th on that Sunday afternoon from 1 to 4 and get a chance to visit all these different vendors going to be right here at Salon Honey, right across from Richie's Furniture here in downtown Elizabethton. So we had Haley on earlier from the music store, brand new music store downtown. Of course, Jason was just here talking about Tennessee auto sales. Got a car lot now in the old Carter County Ford location, a couple of blocks over here in downtown Elizabethton. And we're getting ready to talk a little real estate. That would be with Ashley from Lantern Real Estate. She's going to join us coming up right after this break. We are live here again at Salon Honey. We'll take a break and be right back after this. You're watching it from downtown Elizabethton. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. We'll be right back after this from one of our great sponsors, good folks from Poor Trav's Deli. Buddy Richard Oakes, the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So Poor Trav's Deli, good time to come in here, 543-6128, and get it to go. Tell us about it.
Yeah, call us up. Let us know what you like, and you won't have to stand in line or nothing like that. You know, it costs about 10-15 minutes ahead, and you walk right in, and we'll say, hey, did you have a call in? And you grab it and go. Take you in and out.
Hot subs, none of the hot subs over $5.15. You couldn't go buy the goodies to put a sandwich together for that kind of money. Then you got the cold subs. You got a 12-inch, a 6-inch, and then a chicken salad. Sell a bunch of chicken salads so you can get the subs hot and get them cold. And, of course, chicken salad, get it right out the door and away you go, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I think cold cut subs are served cold, so you can bump the line that way too.
Yep. 543-6128. Tell me about your salads.
Salad, we take a tray and put a fistful of lettuce in it with some shredded cheese, your choice of ham, turkey, roast beef. We put some tomatoes, spicy onions, croutons, 2 packs of dressing. We have ranch, Thousand Island, honey mustard, and Italian.
5 racks of potato chips here, 10 cooler windows full of all kinds of soft drinks and Pepsi and Coca-Cola products, energy drinks, all you need. All you got to do is call in here. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9, closed on Sunday. 543-6128. Pickled eggs. You got jalapenos, banana peppers, extra spicy onions. They can load it up with bacon. They can load it up any way you want it. Any of the sandwiches. Extra goodies, folks. Make it go. 543-6128. One of our great sponsors here on the show. We love coming here. Poor Trav's Deli, again, here in Elizabethton at 543-6128. Proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
So I stopped in at Chick-fil-A for lunch and saw Officer Wilson come in. I decided to place a dine-in mobile order and have a cookie delivered to him just to show appreciation for his service for our community.
A few minutes later, I noticed that Officer Wilson had gotten up and left, and I knew he hadn't gotten his cookie yet.
And I'm headed to my car. I turn around and I see Allie, and she's running after me.
Mr. Police Officer, Mr. Police Officer.
Usually when someone yells, officer, officer, they want to ask me about a ticket they got. I absolutely wanted the cookie. This cookie's delicious.
Love it. So outdoor activities, field days, vacation Bible school, ways and reasons. We would want to give you a call, 297-1266, and say, we need trays, we need help. Tell us about it.
Absolutely. We've got nugget trays for, lots of little kids running around, love nuggets. And then if it's a hot day outside, we've got salad trays and wrap trays and fruit trays. Good to cut the heat, especially here as it's getting warmer. So.
297-1266. How many different trays do we have?
What did we say? 8?
8.
I think 8.
So we can go through them. Nuggets, strips, mac and cheese, fruit,
salad, wraps. We have sub trays, which are not on the menu normally, but you can get them as a catering item.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one?
Oh, cookies and
brownies.
Cookies and brownies.
Desserts.
There's your 8. There you go.
Yep.
297-1266. If you have a meeting coming up, you need coffee, lemonade, gallons of this, gallons of that. Tell us how you can help us.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a 96-ounce coffee, and then we can do gallons of tea or lemonade, and we can split gallons, do half and half tea. We can do Sunjoys. We can do all that.
Yep. Vacation Bible school. Folks are already starting to plan those, which I love, which means summer's coming. End of this year, outdoor activities, field days, and graduation parties, and everybody's already planning, which is good. And so this can really be your one-stop shop, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We can also do just big orders of sandwiches, so good for just tossing and running.
And breakfast, you also will help folks out for a breakfast meeting too, right?
Yeah, we can do like larger biscuit orders and stuff like that for meetings or for companies or whatever they need.
So the trick is just to call her, 297-1266, and let whoever answers the phone explain what all they can do for you. Just that simple. So, and we can never go wrong with coming up Mother's Day and for any other time, a good old Chick-fil-A gift card that works wonders.
Absolutely. Gift cards are easy and a good gift.
Yep. We always talk about it at Christmas, which is understandable, but teachers like them, kids like them, anybody would like a Chick-fil-A gift card.
Absolutely.
And the monetary increment can be from 0 to whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep.
All right. That's our buddy, Rachel Robinson from Chick-fil-A, one of our great sponsors here at the Tom Taylor Sports Show, and Elizabeth and Cyclone Sports.
These are the hands that planted the seed and pulled the weeds and fixed the engine and harvested the crop and loaded the truck. But of all these hands do, nothing is more important than being a good neighbor. From the farm to Food City, local produce is all in a day's work.
The cabinetry, tell me about that.
Oh yes, we sell a lot of cabinets. We've got a number of different vendors we buy from Matrix to Vision to Pro Select. Every cabinet pretty much that we order, and even our unfinished stock, are all wood cabinetry, so you're not having to worry about particle board sides, particle board backs, drawers that are made out of particle board that if they get a little wet they start swelling and coming apart. There is a lot of different finishes and styles, from flat panel to raised panel to, real decorative, even the special colors, the navies, and we've even got one now that's close to a Carolina blue, if you're a big Carolina fan, as far as that goes. And, you can get a lot of different amenities. You can get the soft close doors and drawers. You can get pull-out trays for trash bins and things of that nature. And, there's just a lot of different options. We can come out and measure for you if you would like, do a computer layout, give it to you that's got a frontal view, a top view, side views, however you want to look at it, and things of that nature. And, and also if you need us, we can deliver the cabinets right straight to your job site and you're ready to go.
Customer service, folks, what it's all about. Be loyal, buy locals who are thinking of cabinetry, think Big John's Closeouts. What's the general phone number?
Well, they can call us at 423-542-4755.
And on social media, how do we find you?
At BigJohn'sCloseouts.com, and also for cabinets in particular, they can email questions or even their layout or, just general information that they want to know to cabinets at BigJohn'sCloseouts.com.
There you go. And they're even open on Saturday. The hours are open during the week, Monday through Friday?
7:30 to 6 and Saturday 8 to 4.
There you go. Be loyal, buy local, support this gentleman, and of course the money, when you spend it there, he turns right around and spends it right back into our economy, coming to Port Trask, putting gas in his car, going out and buying clothes for the kids, grandkids, whatever the case may be. The money stays here and just it's got really the domino effect. So it stays right here. Be loyal, buy local, support this gentleman and his great company. We do. Again, Mike Barnett, the good folks at Big John's Closeouts, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. There. Look there, we are back. This is the the thorn amongst three roses. How about that? Is that a good way to introduce this thing? Is it good? Yeah, let's put that up there like that. There you go. Ashley's with us from Lantern Real Estate, one of the good sponsors downtown here on the show. And so we're here at Salon Honey. She's going to come back and talk about this bridal market coming up on March the 26th. That'll be Jessica. She'll join us here in a little while. So we're here talking real estate with Lantern Real Estate. Ashley and Wendy, who also teaches at Unique Elementary, And then also to Shell Peters, who works with Movement Mortgage. Did I get it all right? There you go. So I'm trying to learn all this as we go. So you don't need to see me on the screen, but we want to see her because she's with Land and Real Estate. So tell us how you got into real estate, first off.
Well, I started back in my 20s, and I just realized, you know what, I think I'm programmed for this. I worked for a top producer up in the D.C. area when I moved out of town the first time, and I just realized I was programmed for it. So I took a stint in culinary and got back into real estate about 7 years ago, doing it full time.
In your 20s, I thought you were 27, so there you go.
Well, it doesn't add up, but you're right.
Yeah, smooth. Way to go, Tom. I done scored brownies. There you go. So tell me about the market. What's out there? What are folks looking for right now? You know, we see the economy that we're hearing about the banks and all that, but the market's still hot, still strong here in the Tri-Cities. So what are folks looking for?
Yeah, they are looking for a lot of things. The most common I'm seeing is they want privacy. They want a little bit of acreage to do what they want, grow gardens, maybe have some hobby type animals, also move other family onto the property and build. So it's a mix. You know, we've also got a lot of professionals that want to live in more urban type areas as well. So
split foyers, one level living. What are the mini farms?
Ranches,
all the above.
Yep, one level's really good, really hot.
What's amazing to me is my buddy Greg now at U-Haul. Of course, he rents the trucks, and I think it was in the month of January. Had 17 states folks coming in here, you know, renting U-Hauls to move in to the Tri-Cities and really into Carter County, Stony Creek, and they're all over the place. So it is a hot market. Folks are wanting to move here. What is the appeal when you talk to the out-of-town people? What is it about our area? We know what it is, but what do they see they like about the Tri-Cities?
They love the laid-back living. I call it Tennessee time.
Yeah,
they love the laid-back. They love the close community. They're loving the no state income tax.
Amen. Amen.
And just a simpler way of life. And I think, you know, a few more values that people are really wanting to reconnect with in the last few years, get back to.
Conservative's pretty good, isn't it? Folks want that conservative look on things, and that's what we kind of do around here. And so I ran into a guy who's moved in here from Connecticut back during basketball season, one of the Cyclone games, and he was telling me about the state income tax up there, and I thought, good grief. He said, you all don't have any clue. We start barking about gas prices and milk prices, and you have no clue what it's like in these states up north. He said, it's unbelievable. So
yeah, our property taxes are pretty low. Pretty low.
So you have listings right now. First off, there's a website. Where do we go to find out what you've got as far as listings?
We like to create tailor crafted searches for our clients.
Nice.
And then we've also and those are just specific needs for different clients. They get automatic updates anytime something new hits, because this market's quick right now. And so if they can find out as soon as possible, that's what we are finding works best.
So what do you have out there right now that's available? What do you have? What listings do you have?
Well, Wendy can tell us a little bit about that. She just listed a new one last night.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is Wendy Gass, teacher at Unique Elementary and also an agent for Land and Real Estate.
Yes.
How's that for an intro?
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. So, yes, I just recently listed a 2-story farmhouse, 347 Lewis Cole Loop, Stony Creek. So if you're looking for a farmhouse type living with a little bit of acreage, I think it's got 0.88 of an acre and 2,300 plus square footage.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How did a school teacher get interested in doing real estate? I think it's an interesting combination.
Well, actually, let's see. So I've been teaching 25 plus years. So I'm looking to retire in the next 5 years and then transition full-time into real estate. But I've always been fascinated with real estate. As a little girl, I always wanted to go inside the houses that, were fascinating to me. And, 4 years ago, I got my license and started doing real estate. And I decided to go with Ashley about, January, moved to Lantern. And I just was, very impressed of her, highly invested in the community and putting that out there. And Elizabethton's, is just a great place to be. And she's done super well for herself. I'm so proud to be working for her.
So this is like January this year?
Yes.
Like 2 months ago?
Yes.
So you guys just kind of forged here and kind of hooked up.
Did.
So that's awesome.
Yes.
So you teach what grade at Unaka?
I teach 7th and 8th grade ELA.
Really?
Yes.
That's neat.
Yes.
Wendy Gass, she's with Lantern. So that is one listing. You have any other listings right now?
I'm getting ready to close on 1 next week and then 2 the next week. So I'm getting ready to close on 3 listings right now.
So you need inventory.
Yes,
you're looking.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's the. So what are in your talks and travels? What are folks looking for? What are they saying? Hey, if you can find us a blank, give us a call. We're interested.
A lot of one-story living. They really want ranch style homes with acreage, just like Ashley had mentioned. Yeah.
We're live at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth. The name of the show is Be Loyal, Buy Local, and Buy It from Buy It and Betsy, and that's why we're doing this show. We've had the new music store, BNC Music, was on earlier. They're right up the street across from the coffee company, and that's brand new. There's a pottery studio opening here next door in the next week or two. Jessica's fairly new here again at Salon Honey. We're going to have her back on to close the show. So, and of course, we had Jason on from Tennessee Auto Sales. So there's lots going on in downtown Elizabethton, and the eateries. I mean, one of ours, Big Dan's Barbecue, is one of our sponsors. Got Jiggy Ray's, you got Southern, you got Dino's. I'm going to leave somebody off. Poor Trav's Deli's right around the corner from where we are, the City Market. So there's plenty of eateries downtown. I mean, this is a cool place, isn't it?
It is.
There's lots. We stop and think of the diversity of all the different kind of. I think a lot of folks think it's just antique stores, and there are. There's good ones here. But there's more than just that. We had the guy that just opened up right before Christmas. Has the saddles and the tack store here in downtown Elizabeth. And there's a clock shop over next door to the City Market where the guy repairs and sells clocks, which is pretty cool. So there's a little bit of everything downtown. So you, again, have this brand new listing. Again, where is it? It's up Stony Creek?
It's 347 Lewis Cole Loop, up Stony Creek, yes.
Yeah. So is there a website? Where can we go to look? I'm sure you got a picture of it somewhere, right?
You can find us all over social media. Facebook, we advertise a lot on Facebook. So
just go to Lantern Real Estate?
Lantern Real Estate, or Wendy Gass, my page, or Ashley Ferlado's page.
Yeah, Ashley Ferlado. There you go. All right, the lady in the middle, we got to talk to her a little bit too. She's with Movement Mortgage. Hello, Chachelle Peters. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. Now, how long have you been in the business? How'd you get into the mortgage business?
Well, I started real estate back in 2005, and I actually worked really close with a lender and then started working on the lending side, I guess, in 2010. And honestly, I just really loved this side and took to it. So, yes.
You like to help people?
I love helping people, yes.
And when people walk in and go, gosh, I don't know if I can get bought, that's when you roll up your sleeves and go, yeah, I think we can make this happen. And it's got to be pretty gratifying too, isn't it, right?
It is. First-time home buyers are my absolute favorite. It's just very rewarding just to be able to see them purchase a home. There's a lot of stability in home ownership, and being able to get across that, hurdle to get into home right now is just amazing. So I love working with them.
Well, in the process, everybody thinks first-time home buyers come into this with a lot of apprehension, a lot of nervousness, and go, oh gosh.
It's a big decision.
It's a big decision.
Yeah, it's a big process to go through, and it can be very intimidating.
You like to smooth out the bumps, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's cool stuff.
Yes.
So
She's her
favorite. She's good at it. She's one of your favorites. Yeah. So these ladies kind of run together. In fact, they walked down the hall. They walked down the sidewalk a while ago, and Jason said, "There they go." I said, "Do you think they'll come back?" He said, "I hope so. I'm gonna go find them." So they're just kind of traveling like a little gaggle, like the little geese.
We like to support our downtown.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's nice down here, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and there's more. There's some really big announcements coming about some. I can't say, but I know what's coming, and it's I'm going to let them tell it. But there's some big things going to really happen in downtown Elizabethton as far as some retail merchants that are coming that will probably blow your socks off when you hear about it. But we'll let them tell that at the appropriate time. But real estate right now, and of course, where's your office located at?
Mine is in Johnson City, right across from Cracker Barrel. It's Movement Mortgage. But we do, service all of Tri-Cities, North Carolina, Virginia. So we kind of all around.
So step me through the process. We're going to start. Okay. Let's start with her first. Okay, so I'm going to think in my mind, I want to get pre-qualified.
Yes, sir.
So if I go out there and go, man, I like that house, and realize I can't get that house, or I go see that and go, man, that looks good. So I start looking and crunch the numbers. So the smart thing is get pre-qualified first.
Yes, sir. That is the first place to begin. You can go online. We make it very simple. It's a 10-15-minute process to get your information. And then from there, that just allows us to collect it and review it. And then that way we can begin the pre-qualification process. But it's very simple. It's not as intimidating. I think people get nervous and overthink it. But realistically, we are only looking to gather the information, put it together to see what loan programs you qualify for. Or sometimes if you have credit issues, we can kind of help guide you. And I like to personally map out a plan, and I call it your mortgage, obviously, plan. And we reiterate, so that way in 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, it may not happen at this very moment, but we're along with you to walk you through and to help guide you during that process if you need help.
Yep, absolutely. So I go to you.
Yes.
And I get qualified and go, okay, now here's your parameters. If you're looking at a monthly house payment, here's what you can get. Then I call her and go, okay, I'm looking for a house and this is what I can afford. She crunches the numbers and then we go shopping, right?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Sometimes it works opposite. Sometimes people come to me first and they say, we see this house, we're ready to buy it. And I say, well, the sellers are ready for other offers. We need you to talk to a lender ASAP so you're able to put that offer in as soon as we see it. So that's just how the market is. It's not been like that all the time, but sometimes previously you've had time to sleep on it, think about it, and but it's just been a time of where you sort of have to act quick, and that's where your good agent comes into play and knows how to strategize and plan for your best possible strategy for it.
A lot of these homes and properties have backup offers too, right? I mean,
Yes.
It's like backup. So this falls through, we go to this one, go to this one, go to this one. So a lot of these properties, because of the supply and demand, they do have a lot of backups, don't they?
Yep.
We like that.
We like that, yes.
Yes, we do. We like it when we have A, B, C, D, and some of these homes I've read where they've got like 8 and 9 offers sitting there waiting as backup. So it's the market is still hot. A lot of folks still moving in here, and of course you got school going to be out here in probably another, in May you're probably talking another 60, 90 days. School will be out. Then you have a lot of people in the summer making that move to get from point A to point B before school starts, right?
Yep.
Heats up again.
Yep. Spring market. I think we've already seen a heat up on it. We've got lots of buyers lined up. We just don't have the properties to sell them yet.
So it is a seller's market or buyer's market right now?
It's both. It's hyper local depending on which area they're looking in, and we can show all of the region's listings, and even North Carolina. I'm licensed in North Carolina as well, so we go over the state line, and it's just the inventory shortage. But some properties, it's a buyer's market. Some properties, it's a seller's market. So it just depends.
She talked about her listings. Some of the listings you have right now.
My listings are my agents.
That's it.
I'm pouring into them and just get them going and helping them the best way I can. Wendy says she does this part-time. She's really full-time. We have more agents. I also manage another office in Johnson City that focuses on property management, and we do a lot of Airbnb rentals, commercial, residential, long-term leasing. We just picked up 80-some new doors this past week, so we're pretty excited about. So we're doing pretty good.
So the race is coming up in a couple of weeks. A lot of folks coming to town renting the Airbnbs for Bristol, Bristol Motor Speedway. So you're going to be hopping with that, right?
Yeah, we're pretty booked.
Yeah.
We've got 18 Airbnbs right now, and they're all pretty booked.
Easter Sunday, Food City Dirt Race coming to town. So the boys from Bristol Motor Speedway and all the 3 race from the Xfinity Series coming to town in the Cup Series. So for BMS, Easter Sunday on the dirt at the High Banks of Bristol. So that's good. So you got the Airbnbs being rented over there. So in closing here, tell us how we can find you. Who are the other agents besides Wendy? So you're in charge of you're kind of herding, being on top of the agents. Who are some of the other agents you have?
We've got the other agent at Lantern is Taylor Nidifer. She's actually a business owner in downtown Elizabethton as well, over at Tailored Salon.
Mm-hmm.
So she does a lot with that, and she's on vacation on the weekends. Well, this weekend, but she's doing excellent. She's helping all of her buyers, and she's just really, really doing good.
Yep. So how do we find you? Social media?
Social media, you can find me, Ashley Ferlato, and then I've got my business page. Mostly just operate off of that. Yeah. And calling me, texting, email.
Phone number?
Pretty easy. Phone number 980-333-8085.
Let's try that one again. 980. She flew through those.
980-333-8085.
There you go. That's how you get a hold of her. 980-333-8085.
We're on Google as well.
On Google.
Yep.
Miss Gass, how do we get a hold of you? Same way?
Same way, social media, and my phone number is 423-213-8206.
213, I got to remember all these numbers. 213
8206.
8206.
Yes.
There you go. Say hello to Frank.
Hey, Frank Peters.
Frank Peters, who's your SRO up there.
He's our SRO, does a great job.
He's awesome.
Students love him, teachers love him, yes.
Yeah. Coolest part of the job for Wendy Gass, being a real estate agent. What's the coolest part for you?
Oh, helping my buyers and my sellers. I mean, honestly, just that's the relationships that I have built with those clients have been wonderful. So I think that's the best part of my job. Yeah.
So tell us again about this. Promote it selfishly again. This brand new listing. Got to promote it.
Yeah, schedule a showing with Ashley or myself. It's 347 Lewis Cole Loop, Elizabethton.
At 213-8206 is the magic number. So you want to call and do a showing so you can show them this weekend?
I can show them this weekend.
Yep. So you just put the sign up. I mean, it just went up.
It just went up last night, as a matter
last
of fact.
night.
Yes.
So this is hot off the press.
And I have 3 showings already today. So
really?
Yes. Yeah.
How many bedroom?
5 bedrooms, 2 full baths. Yeah.
It's on Leslie.
2,317 square foot. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big house.
That's awesome. So a big family coming. You want to move laterally inside the Tri-Cities for someone out there wanting to move in. So you have out-of-state buyers all the time too, right?
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
I don't think people realize, how many people are moving in here from all these different places. I mean, it really is a big surge. I know we were down in Murfreesboro last week, and they were saying it's one of the fastest growing places in the country. On the average, about 111 people move in every day to Murfreesboro.
Yes.
I don't know if it's like that up here, but it's as big as we are, the spread out area. It's pretty. I wouldn't say intimidating. It's pretty interesting how big. I mean, how many folks are coming in that we don't really realize.
Oh, yeah.
When you take a look at the whole Tri-Cities and all the way from Greenville up to Mountain City.
Oh, yeah. And a couple of my favorite clients were from California, flew in for a weekend, and we found them the house within a weekend. But Ed and Dana Smith, if you're watching, but they are wonderful people from California. I've had them from New York, so all over the place. Great people, yes.
Is there a particular area of the Tri-Cities people are looking for? I know Stony Creek's hot here in Carter County. Is there another part? The Gray, Jonesboro, Johnson City, Kingsport?
Yeah. Jonesboro is hot. Johnson City, Elizabethton, Roan Mountain is good for the people that really want that remote type feel to it. Stony Creek, yes. Bristol, always hot. So we're really loving seeing a lot of people move to the area and bringing businesses with them and opportunities, and we're just really excited seeing all that.
Yeah, the rule of thumb here, the economy, when it if it goes in the tailspin, which it did a couple of years back, and it's getting better now, but usually we're the last to feel it. And so, right now things are going good. Of course, we're hoping the economy gets turned back around, and it looks like there's signs that's going to happen. But, right now it's steady Freddy. We're rocking along here in the Tri-Cities, aren't we?
The trend report saying we'll probably be this way for another 7-10 years.
Yep.
People still moving out here for that American dream.
It's a great place.
Yep.
Lantern Real Estate. This would be Ashley Ferlanto, Wendy Gass, and from Movement Mortgage to Shell Peters. Thank you all.
Thank you for having us.
Would you come do it again sometime?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yep.
So I thought it was pretty cool. You all like Chick-fil-A?
Love it.
All right. How about here's one for Chick-fil-A. We'll be right back after this. Thank you to the ladies. Wendy, to Shell and Ashley from Lantern Realty and also Movement Mortgage. We'll be right back after this. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy.
My name is Meredith, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese is the oven-toasted cheesy top layer. If home had a flavor, it would be Chick-fil-A's mac and cheese. I'm passionate about it.
Hi, my name is Brian, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is you can taste the different types of cheeses and the blends that they use, and everything just comes together. It's like a delicate dance. They're like perfection in every bite.
The best furniture event in Cannon's history is going on now. We have made special deals with factories and received a ton of inventory at great prices, and now we're passing them on to you. Save up to 70% off great quality name brand furniture and get it today. Hurry now through Monday at Cannon's Furniture in downtown Elizabethton.
So I'm Dr. Beth Cannon of Cannon Family Dental. We do a little bit of everything, cosmetic dentistry, general dentistry. We see all ages of patients. I like that patients are comfortable with bringing their family here. With smaller children, they're some of my favorite patients to see. We always try to make that first visit super happy where they get to come in, sit in the chair, see how they get pictures of their teeth and get their teeth brushed with a little silly brush. There's multiple families that have been with me since the beginning, and their kids were, my kids' age, like 7, 8 years old, and now they're grown up driving. They drive to their own appointments and make their own appointments, which is wonderful, and getting to see the kids and grow up with them. It's great to be a part of that. So if any of you are looking for a new dentist, we would love to have you join our family. Definitely give us a call if you'd like to come in.
It's important to hire a professional because you want a quality, trained, and licensed person working in your home. All of my staff are factory trained and have years of experience. With today's technology in heating and air conditioning systems, you want a trained professional working on your system. Our motivation to provide our customers with the best service is years of experience. We've been in business for 35 years, and we plan on being in business for another 35 years, so we want to make our customers happy.
And Big Dan's Barbecue. So holidays are coming. How can you help us, big guy?
We do all of our regular barbecue. We got curbside. We do a lot of to-go. We got dine-in. We do, if you call ahead, we do catering for, special occasions. If you don't feel like cooking, we will do hams and turkeys for Thanksgiving the week of. We just be running business as usual.
If you have a holiday party coming up, how can you help us with that?
You can, if you call ahead and tell me how many people and what you want, we can have it ready for you, and you can come pick it up and let us do the cooking for you, and it'll be cooked hot, ready to eat, fresh, cooked when you come to pick it up. It'll be fresh right then. It won't be like sitting under a heat lamp or anything.
Social media, how do we find you?
I'm on Facebook. I got somebody working on a website, but they're still working on it. So, Facebook's the best place. Big Dan's Barbecue page.
Phone number is 542-2272, the number to call. So the holidays are upon us here. If you need help with barbecue, phone's ringing as we speak. If you need barbecue, if you need platters, you need, when people call in and get stuff for parties, what's the 2 or 3 most popular things to ask for?
The big ones are pulled pork, beans, and slaw. But we also got, mac and cheese, collard greens, potato salad. We have, several things you can choose from that we make here in-house. So just pretty much whatever you need barbecue-wise.
542-2272. Give them a call. Let them help you for the holidays. If you're getting a small gathering, big gathering, whatever, give them a call. Give them a shot. Let them help you. 542-2272. Love coming down here. Love eating the food right here on Elk Avenue in downtown Elizabethton on Big Dad's Barbecue. Proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. So we're at Brummett Sports Shop in Elizabeth, and Lori Wilson, the owner, and one of the hot items going into the holidays are varsity jackets or Letterman jackets. Tell us about it.
Well, Tom, we do varsity jackets for all our local schools. These are Holloway jackets, and the body is 24-ounce wool, and then most of the jackets we will get leather sleeves on them. We can also do the wool sleeves. But like I said, they're Holloway, so they're high-quality jackets. We can do any color for any school. We will put your school letter on the front, your name. See, this one has a name. We also have a local lady here that makes the patches. So the turnaround time is really pretty short for a custom jacket. The other thing we will do is if you play a sport, we will put a ball patch with your number in it, your varsity years that you played. We can do inserts, like we do a cross for FCA. We can do ball inserts if you play basketball or football or whatever. We also have band jackets. So here we have a band letter for this young lady. And one other thing we do are like custom patches, embroidered patches. So she plays mellophone and French horn, so she requested that. So we put that on her jacket. If you're all conference, if your team won the conference, we can do that. Let's see, on the back of the jackets, we can do either the, like the nickname for your school. So this is Betsy Band. We also have Vikings for Tennessee High, Pioneers for Crockett, Greenville for the Greenville jacket. Another option for the back of the jacket is we can do your name and number.
Awesome.
Yeah, so, and then also we have position patches. So C for center, or we had one earlier that someone picked up point guard, so that was PG and SG. But we do all local schools. Like I said, they're Holloway, so they're good quality jackets, and we sell a lot of them. And the kids love these jackets. They love to show off their accomplishments, their team's accomplishments, and represent their school.
Tell us how we can get a hold of you.
Okay, our phone number is 423-542-2321. We also have a Facebook page, Brummett Sports Shop, so you can message me there. You can message me on my personal Facebook page, Lori Wilson, or you can email at brummitstn, that's BRUMITSTN @charter.net. We'd love to hear from you.
This one is a Cyclone t-shirt. I think we've got it in men's, women's, and children's sizes.
Okay.
Most of them average around the $20 range on the t-shirts for the Cyclone. So a pretty good variety of designs and colors and sizes and prints. So, and we do get those restocked fairly frequently if we don't have in what you need.
Do I have it on the screen? Can they
do.
see it? Okay, because I can't
That's
see what
the
I'm doing.
tie-dye Cyclone.
Yep. All right.
It's a Cyclone thing.
I like that. It's a Cyclone thing. Can they see that one? I got it.
Let's move it
Move it, Vanna.
this way.
Just do
there
whatever.
you go.
There you go.
Now they can see it. So this one's actually long sleeve. So believe it or not, it's here. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to have them. Maybe even this Friday night, right?
Maybe.
Some long sleeves and sweatshirts. This one's actually a kid's, but we've got it on adult sizes as well. So.
All right. There's that one. There's
Just
a couple
some
more up here
different
hanging.
designs, yeah. Another long sleeve Elizabethan Cyclone. I like this one too.
I do too.
Yeah.
I got a lot.
Yeah, men or women be good for that one.
I'm going to probably have to get that one. So before I leave today. And then here's my favorite, because I'm a big fan of Charlie Brown.
Favorite. Oh yeah.
I love this.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. Charlie Brown and Linus and Snoopy.
Yeah.
Cyclone hats on, Elizabethan Cyclones.
Yep,
that is too
they're
cute.
ready to play.
Yeah, they are. It's neat. This comes
Very
in
cute.
guys.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure what sizes we've got in that, but I do know we've got the adult sizes. I'm not sure if we've got the children's.
Yep.
So.
And there's a whole lot more over here, folks. We just showed you some of those Elizabethan Cyclone prints. So hours are open to the store.
Yeah, hours were open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 4. You can also find us on social media on Facebook, Facebook group page. We also have Instagram and TikTok. And then our website's doublecwestern.com, so you can find us there 24/7.
And we do have layaway.
We have layaway, yes. 60 days. You get 60 days to put it in layaway, which is great for Christmas coming up. We ask for 20% down. If you want to pay when your 60 days is up or whatnot, we'll work with you. So
Pretty flexible.
very flexible when it comes to the layaways. So.
Be loyal. Buy local. Support
Yes.
these folks.
Yes.
They do a great job.
Even on the layaways, we try to, if you can't even make the 60 days, we'll try to work something out with
Sure.
you. Yeah.
Sure. That's the beauty of.
People use the layaway as their hiding place for Christmas time, too.
Yep. Keep it here right to the last minute.
They do.
And that's the reason why you want to buy loyal and be loyal and buy local, is because it starts and stops right here with her. She is the owner. So there you go. As
we
always.
can pull strings, right?
We can make some things happen. You got to pull a few strings.
Yeah.
Great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Douglas Sports Show. Diane and the folks here at Double C Western Supply on the Railroad Street in Elizabethton. Again, here on the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. No, I put you on there. She's back, folks. She started the show. She's going to wrap up the show. She's here at her place, Salon Honey. First off, thank you for letting us come over and be a part of this. And that was you got to meet.
coming.
Yeah, you got to meet new folks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, meet some more people in the community. Yeah.
Yep. Fellow business owners downtown. B&C Music with Haley Jernigan. Then you had Jason in here, Tennessee Auto Sales. And then the ladies from Wendy and Ashley from Lantern Real Estate. So, but now we're here to wrap it up with the place that got us started on the show. The bridal market is in here on March the 26th on that Sunday from 1 to 4. So she does bridal hair, and you have ladies that come in and do bridal makeup. So this is a hot market, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yes, there's so many weddings in this area. It's surprising.
Yeah. What is the typical size of a wedding? I mean, if you had to guess, is it, when I say typical size bridesmaids and ushers, do they have 6 of each, or they have 2 of each, or is there an average? Is there any way you can, if you had to guess?
On average, I'd say anywhere from about 3 to 6, but we do anywhere from bride only to we just booked somebody for 14, which was really surprising. It's a huge bridal party.
14 bridesmaids?
Yes.
And 14 ushers?
Yeah.
28 people in the bridal party?
Isn't that crazy? Could you
Laws
imagine
have
that
mercy.
picture of them all lined up?
Can't imagine paying for it. That's what
I
I'm
know,
thinking
right?
of. So that's a lot of dresses. So, but anyway, so 14. So that's probably an exception. So on the average, you're probably looking at what?
About 5.
5?
About 4 or 5. Yeah.
So she does bridal hair, and she has folks come in and do bridal makeup. And so it's interesting when I first got ready to do the show, she started talking about the bridal market, and I thought, man, there's that much demand out there, and apparently there is, isn't there?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So you've got weddings booked already in March and April and May. Did you say September of next year you've already got folks booked
Yeah,
out?
I've got one all the way in September 2024 booked. It's
Wow.
been booked since last fall.
Wow. So you said people normally book out about a year. They start
Mhm.
planning the wedding about a year out.
Yeah, we have some last minute ones, but a lot of times 6 months to a year out, usually.
Neat stuff. We're here live again at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth and right across from Richie. So, again, step us back through and tell us everything about you want us to know about how you can help folks, in this case, brides, potential brides, future brides, to help them out. Tell me about it.
Yeah, we do customizable looks. We can take multiple different inspiration photos, mix it together. We want to hear what issues you have with your hair, what concerns you have. We can mix and match, customize you a look that's perfect for your style and fits you.
So you sit down with the bride, and you kind of go through almost like a consultation about their hair. Then they want the makeup, and then you come in and sit down with them and do that on your wedding day. So as we said earlier, I think it's pretty cool that you get a chance to be there on a very tension-filled and nervous and anxiety, getting ready to get married, and everybody's got butterflies, and you're in there, and I guess to a certain point you get to kind of calm them down, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to make sure we cause the least amount of stress possible. Make sure everything's calm, goes smoothly. That way we don't cause any more stress.
There's more stress. She's under enough stress as it is.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the bridal fair coming in March the 26th on that Sunday from 1 to 4. It's going to be right here at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth, and it's free. So tell us who all is going to be coming in here, your different vendors.
Yeah, we've got boudoir photos, spray tans, teeth whitening. We have a man that takes your professional picture and turns it into this beautiful painting. A lady that takes your bouquet and puts it in this resin block, so you have this beautiful keepsake to look at for years and years to remember your wedding. We've got Veils by Sarah, who custom embroiders your veil, different styles. We've got balloon arches, travel companies, a little bit of everything.
It's awesome. It's all available right here coming up on Sunday, March the 26th, absolutely free from 1 until 4. Those folks will be here ready to answer any questions, and you're anticipating a big crowd, right? That's the whole goal.
Yeah, and it's not just for brides. I mean, if you know someone getting married, or if you just want to come shop and see what we've got, everyone's welcome.
It's all going to be coming up on Sunday, March 26th, which would be, what's today? Today's the 18th and 19th. It'll be a week from this next Sunday. Keep thinking it's way down the road. It's a week from tomorrow.
No, it's coming up fast.
So you need to come back and talk on Monday.
Yeah.
Can you do that Monday?
Probably.
Yeah. We'll have her come back. We'll be at Chick-fil-A on Monday. Let her come by there and promote it one more time. The bridal market a week from tomorrow. Here from 1. I keep thinking March is way down the road or at the end of March, but it's not.
No,
Today's the 18th.
March just started, but we're already halfway through,
Yeah.
if not more.
It's hard to believe. We're clicking right along. Something like the other day was Thanksgiving. So here it is. We're talking Easter now. Good grief. That's the next holiday.
It's flying by.
Yeah. So anyway, that's coming up again a week from tomorrow from 1 to 4. Absolutely free here. It's the bridal market here at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth and right across from Richie's. And so that's where she is. Social media, how do we find you?
At Salon Honey TN on Instagram, Facebook, salonhoneytn.com, salonhoneytn@gmail. It's the same on every platform, so you can message us through Facebook, Instagram, email, find us on the website. Tons of different ways to get a hold of us.
Yep. Easy to do, folks. Again, we appreciate her being with us, and we want to say thanks to her, letting us come in here and set up shop here at Salon Honey in downtown Elizabeth. And we'll do it again. So you can come Monday. Let's get you back in Monday, talk about we'll give an exact list of all the folks we want to promote this for, because it'll be here next week, free, next Sunday right here from 1 to 4 in downtown Elizabeth. And the whole point of this show, be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. So today you've learned we have a music store now in downtown Elizabeth, right across from the coffee company called B&C Music. We have the old Carter County Ford dealership. We now have Tennessee Auto Sales with Jason Nave. Also, the Lantern Real Estate with Ashley, who stopped by here, Ashley Ferlanto, and also Wendy Gass. And also the mortgage lender came with her to Shell Peters. Appreciate those ladies coming. So be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. So thanks again for letting us come by here. Wasn't so bad, was it?
No, not at all. Thanks
she
for
said,
coming.
She said, I'm going to get nervous. Oh, I'm going to get nervous. I can do this. Anybody can do this. So we'll have her back on Monday. She can come by Chick-fil-A and promote the bridal fair. So the bridal market. That's going to do it from here. Again, thanks for watching. Back in the saddle on Monday from 11 to 1. Again, one more time, a big go get them. Bring it back home. Bring back the gold ball to the Hampton Bulldogs. Bring home that championship gold basketball. They play for the state championship this afternoon. That'll be at 5 o'clock our time against them down to the Murphy Center in Murfreesboro. So good luck to the Hampton Bulldogs, Coach Smith. And, gosh, it'd be so cool to bring it back here, bring home a state championship back to Hampton and to Carter County to Northeast Tennessee. It's going to be great. All right, we'll see you Monday. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful Saturday, and tomorrow on Sunday, the Lord's Day. Then back with you on Monday from Chick-fil-A here in Elizabethton from 11 to 1 on the Tom Daly Sports Show. So for Jessica and all the folks on the show, this is Tom Daly saying, as always, bloom where you're planted. Or win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching.